Hey guys, what's up? If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Indigo, and today is the ninth day of my 2024 year end review series. And I really want to get into the role that play had on my life this year because it was something that I was disconnected from for a very long time. I've always associated play and like childishness with a sense of naivete. And just with everything that I was experiencing, it wasn't really an energy that I felt like I could afford to tap into if I wanted to be able to analyze all of the situations and that I was going through from a healthy and a mature lens. And I feel like it was really brought up for me this year to tap back into that energy just because like there were so many things that I was cut off from by living without a connection to my inner child, you know? For me, my creative nature is where like it was born out of childhood. That was where I first, was able to really tap into all of the different parts of myself that are a lot more creative. Like I started drawing as a child. I was very heavy into dance and singing back then as well. And I was also around like in my younger years, that's when I discovered that I had this love for, music and all things acting and stuff. So for me, not being connected to my inner child meant that I was essentially cut off from all of these different aspects of myself, which is why for so many years I feel like I did walk around and I felt like I was missing something or like there was some aspect of me that I wasn't really able to access, So with my very first job that I got this year, after my car broke down, I had to have a new way to make money. And so I ended up taking this temp job, and it ended up being within this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those inflatable bounce parks, but think like the little bouncy houses that you would rent for a kid's birthday party and multiply that by like 1,000. And that's the type of thing that I like worked at. And when I tell you guys, I had so much fun on that job. That was honestly probably the most fun I've ever had working anywhere in particular. Every day was like a party. And, with the fact that I'm getting to go to work, have fun, I'm bouncing around, I'm getting exercise in this way. And also just being surrounded by so many children and just like a young, carefree energy, it allowed me to really tap back into just the more fluid and laid back aspects of my nature that I really hadn't tapped into for a very long time. And I feel like not only was I able to tap back into that young and carefree nature, but I was also able to reconnect with my creativity. And it inspired me to really start to learn more about like making YouTube videos. And then I got into crochet this year, like majorly got into crochet. I also started to experiment with different things that I'm making to, take care of myself physically. I started, I've always made my own body butter. I sell them. Check me out. Etsy shop will be linked down below. But I even started to make my own, I started making lip gloss this year. I started to make, what do you call it? Like I made a toner this year as well. I've been experimenting on different like stuff like setting sprays and things like that. So like there's this new level of creativity that I've been able to reconnect to, as well as just having a newfound sense of peace that I really didn't have before. I guess because I lived for so long just detached from, like, I don't know if you've ever like really paid attention to like a child, but like as long as they have all of their needs met, you know what I'm saying? They're not like hungry or anything, like they're actually like pretty cool people, pretty easygoing, very simple to like please. And I was able to really just reconnect to that, just like calm like state within myself, and I feel like it also like just reconnecting with my inner child has also made me a lot more open to experiencing and trying new things. I feel like that's like the aspect of childhood that I was the most disconnected from, was my ability to look at opportunities and to essentially take them. Everything that came my way before now, I was always over analyzing. I was looking for everything wrong with it, and I really was doing everything in my power to talk myself out of taking these opportunities. Meanwhile, I have taken up, I've had two other jobs since I finished out with the other one, and both of these have been opportunities where I was able to grow, or I found like there was something that I needed from each of these jobs, you know, that had I not been open to trying anything new, I would have missed out majorly. And so, like, it's just, I really feel like I've been able to also reconnect with an aspect of my intuition as well. And if you see me looking down, I got notes right here because this one was a little bit, it was hard to get all my thoughts together because there was just so much that happened surrounding this energy of play. But yeah, and then I feel like another like really big thing is just I feel as much as I, enjoy and I want to feel more like an adult, I can't lie and say that I don't also appreciate the fact that I don't feel my age, Like I'm a lot older than I look. And, not only, looking younger than I am, but also feeling like I'm younger than I am and really being able to just tap back into the youthful energy has been such, it's been such a joy, and it's been such a privilege, and it's a feeling that I really want to hold on to, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I plan on living till I'm at least like 115, 120, and so I need to tap into like this feeling of being younger for as long as possible, you know and I feel like I have a better understanding of the role that our inner child plays in our lives, but I also have a better understanding of just how my childlike nature really does help me to lead a more full and fulfilled life. Um, yeah, like for a long time, I really did feel like my heart was very hard and like I was just cut off from a lot of different opportunities and places and people. But being able to like really just enjoy a more youthful spirit this year, I feel like I'm definitely a lot more open to inviting in new things, which, with everything that I'm trying to eat, like, I'm essentially trying to eclipse my old self in the moment. So I'm doing everything in my power to eclipse like who I used to be. And a very big part of that has like I have to tap into all these energies that I've kind of shunned for a very long time. And so just really being able to, like I said, tap back into or being able to really just come together with my inner child has honestly opened me up to a lot of blessings and a lot of opportunity, and I'm really grateful that that was a lesson that was brought in to me. I don't know, man. There's something to be said about being young and like being happy, being carefree. I feel like, and not problem free, not worry free, but just like it, I feel like for a long time, I just took myself and I took life way too seriously. Not to say that it's not a serious thing because it is, but when you're so rigid that you don't know how to enjoy yourself, then the smallest thing can come in and like literally break you. And I feel like that's essentially where I was. And for so long, it's just, I was so rigid in my thinking and how I was carrying myself that anytime any small, like a small thing could come in and my whole day or my whole mood, my whole energy would just be ruined, and I really did have to do something about it. So I'm so glad that I was brought into union, or brought back into union, I should say, with my inner child. And I'm gonna do my very best to like maintain this level of this newfound carefree energy that I have. I feel like sometimes right now I lean a little bit too far into the child energy, but the fact that I'm able to even tap into it in the first place is something that I'm very appreciative. And I know I'll figure out the balance, eventually. It's just a matter of me not disconnecting myself from that again. So, yeah, I'll leave you with this. If you've been disconnected from play and from your inner child, do everything in your power to reconnect. There's a wealth of knowledge to be gained from accessing this aspect of yourself. And I implore everybody to really come into union with all sides of yourself, but in particular, the inner child, because that is one of the biggest parts of ourselves that we leave behind with age. And we don't want to leave any aspect of ourselves behind. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. It helps me out so much in this wonderful world of YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me. I will guarantee to be here tomorrow, and then we've got a new schedule that will be rolling out for the beginning of the year. You can follow me on my social media. I'll have all of those links listed down below. It's about to get active on there. You don't want to miss out. And lastly, check out my business like I plugged before. I'll have that link listed as well. That is it. That is all of the things. I hope you beautiful souls have a wonderful rest of your day or night whenever you choose to watch this. And I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow for the last day. Peace.